The 2024 Subaru Crosstrek offers everything from affordability to fuel efficiency. In fact, from the day it entered production, the car has remained a customer favorite for all the right reasons. And now, as the Crosstrek enters its next generation for the 2024 model year, we're hoping for it to beat its predecessors in all aspects. But the question is it really better than the previous models? Well, let's find out. First off, the engines have been upgraded. As expected, the lineup has something for everyone. The base Crosstrek comes with a 152 horsepower 2.0-liter 4-cylinder engine as standard, producing 152 horsepower and 145 pound-feet of torque. But things are different for the upper trims. The premium, sport, and limited edition models feature a more powerful 2.5-liter 4-cylinder engine that produces 182 horsepower and 175 pound-feet of torque. But apart from these two powertrains, we are also expecting 148 horsepower plug-in hybrid powertrain to be released soon. For now, we can't say for sure what the 0 to 60 mile per hour time would be for the new Subaru Crosstrek, but given the previous models range somewhere between 8 and 9 seconds, we would assume the 2024 model will achieve a similar time. While the engines have improved, there's one thing that didn't really make us happy, and that's the drop in the manual. Apparently, this new model now features either a 6-speed stick or a CVT. Not to mention, the new 2024 Crosstrek can actually do more off-roading compared to the competitors. This is because it boasts about 8.7 inches of ground clearance. Not just that, it also features hill descent control and hill start assist features. The ground clearance is even more in the wilderness trim, as it offers 9.3 inches of ground clearance, and also boasts some amazing, more aggressive all-terrain tires. Wait, there's more to talk about. While all the trims haven't been tested yet, we know about the base model though. As per the EPA ratings, the Crosstrek base model is rated up to 28 miles per gallon in the city and 34 miles per gallon on the highway. However, this value is dependent on the configuration. But all in all, with a 34 miles per gallon value, the Crosstrek delivers competitive fuel economy, along with over 560 miles of driving range. The interior is improved, and we love it. The truth is, the new Crosstrek has better seats than before. Subaru finally decided to revamp the design, and we're all in for it, as the seats are now super comfortable. But that's not the highlight. Subaru added additional sound deadening materials to the interior in order to minimize damp noises and vibrations. The front seats come with the perfect space to keep the passengers from getting tired or achy on long drives. The back seats aren't too snug either, so it's all good when it comes to passenger space, even for taller passengers. Also, cup holders and cubbies are all around the interior, with some specifically designed to hold big water bottles. So in terms of comfort and space, this is exactly the SUV one might need. While the interior is super comfortable and spacious this time, the style might seem a bit utilitarian. And if you're someone who's all about those designer looks, the interior of the 2024 Subaru could seem a little too straightforward. Most trims feature cloth upholstery, while leather upholstery is optional, and you can get it for an extra payment. The upper trims feature cloth upholstery too, but it's adorned with patterned inserts with silver stitching. And while we're on the topic, let's not forget about the deep pockets in the front doors. They look like they could fit a set of skis and a large dog in them. The cargo area offers a whole 20 cubic feet of space, while the rear seats are up, but with the seats down, the space increases to 55 cubic feet. The infotainment system looks modern. We weren't actually hoping to see any extended changes in the infotainment setup, but that's exactly what happened. The one thing we liked is that the new system looks a lot more modern and futuristic than before. The updated infotainment setup features a large vertically oriented touchscreen. This is the same style that we often see in other Subaru models, but now the Crosstrek also has the same design. The standard screen size in the upper trims is 11.6 inches, but for the base model, the size of the screen is only 7.0 inches. But the good part is, both screen options still offer Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. While the screen is big, the underlying software is more rudimentary than anything else. We'd say that the graphics could have been better too. And if we talk about the response time of the system, it's quite slow at times, while the menu structure also seems a little convoluted. The rest of the layout stays the same, while the design has changed a bit, more like a sharper looking setup than before. It's super quiet and easy to drive. The new Crosstrek is all about good stuff, and that's what we'd call it. The all-wheel drive system is standard in all trims, and Subaru also tweaked the center differential so it would react quicker with power delivery. Not to mention, it also works better for transferring torque between the front and rear axles. While it might not be thrilling to drive the new Crosstrek, there's nothing to complain about either. The 2024 model rides on softer springs, making the ride super comfy. Not to mention, the increased sound deadening also does an amazing job keeping every noise out of the cabin. Also, let's not forget about the standard X-Mode off-road system that can shuffle power laterally to each axle to send torque to the wheels with greater grip. This helps the vehicle to climb steep hills without worry. And since it's great for off-roading as well, we don't think there's anything about the new Crosstrek that can be considered bad. The safety tech is on point this time. While the previous models have had some amazing stuff going on in terms of safety as well, the new 2024 Subaru Crosstrek beats them all. First of all, the latest eyesight driver assistance feature bundle is what anyone would ever need. The new wide-angle camera improves the feature by many folds, as it means that the assistance feature will work more consistently in several situations. The electric brake booster is also there to help smooth out the operation of the adaptive cruise control. Now, if we talk about lane keeping assist and blind spot monitoring, these features are optional, but if you get them, it's worth the price. All in all, the safety features have improved a lot compared to the 2023 model, and we're totally loving it. Now let's have a look at those prices as well. The price range for the new Crosstrek is pretty competitive. The base model starts at a price of $26,290, which is quite a good price for cars in that range. The price increases if you level up the trim to premium, but it's only about $1,500 more than the base model. So if you have the budget, going for this one would be a smart move. Moving on, we have the mid-level sport trim, and we think it's the best one by far. The price for this starts at $30,290, and it has all the features you'd have to pay extra for in order to get them in the base or premium models. The Crosstrek also has a limited edition model, and this one has a starting price of about $32,190. But the thing is, the mid-level trim should work just fine, and they'll also save you money. So why go for the more expensive one? Anyways, while we're on the topic, let's talk about the plug-in hybrid model that'll hopefully be here soon. Since it features a different powertrain and drivetrain, the prices are bound to vary. For now, we don't have any fixed price range for the trim, but the estimated prices should start at somewhere around $39,000. That's a big difference though. It better be worth it if we're to spend just a little less than $100,000 on a car. But with all the pros and cons listed, compared to the previous model, the prices haven't increased much. So that's one reason why it's a solid buy. And there you have it, all that you should know about the 2024 Subaru Crosstrek before buying it. However, there is another option in this segment, also from Japan. Click the video on your screen to learn more about the Mazda CX-30. Thanks for watching.